Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of A Culture of Violence. This is Mark Whalen once again, bringing the action to you from the A Culture of Violence arena. And this second part will be the championship block. 4 matches on this section of the card. All 4 will crown first ever EHW champions as our tag team, Cruiserweight, Women's, and Bloodshed champions will be decided in about the next hour. I want to say thank you again to everybody who's watching this. I appreciate the support. You can help me out by liking the video, sharing, subscribing to the channel, keeping up with all the EHW content that I will be pumping out over the next few months. Anyways, time to get to the action. You see the first match there on your screen. The EHW Tag Team Championship match. On your left, the Page brothers, who won a qualifying match to get in here, as did Willie and Eric Epps of the AKs. Both of these teams had to qualify, and now we will see which one will become the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The reason we had the little spoil there at the beginning of the video, I had to get the ring reinforced because there will be over 1 ton of humanity in the ring when the Page brothers and the AKs go head to head. I am absolutely stoked to bring you A Culture of Violence. Hopefully you go ahead and watch part 1 if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. The New Japan Pro Wrestling Invasion was a hell of a show. On that note, let's get the action started. The following contest is a tag team elimination match, and it is to crown the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Tag Team Champions. In the ring is team number 1 at a combined weight of 1,000 pounds, Kareem and Raymond, the Page brothers. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 1,225 pounds, Willie and Eric, the Epps brothers. Wait a minute. Willie Epps just charged the ring, completely throwing off the entrance. And here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway with the tag team titles on the line. Kareem Page tossing Eric Epps down. Willie Epps, Eric just tossed Raymond down. And Kareem looking for a weapon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kareem Page just grabbed a ladder and had it broken over his head by Willie Epps. Oh my god in heaven. You know what? As they have a second here, the Epps brothers able to get their AK's shirts and beanies off, and now we have us an actual match. Eric Epps pounding away on Raymond Page, and Willie on the outside of the ring with a clubbing blow to the head of Kareem. These are 2 sets of twin brothers. The way I tell them apart is, well, their pants. Yeah, that's about it. Pants for these guys. They look a lot alike. And Willie bouncing the head of Kareem Page off the ring post, And then a headbutt. Trying to draw some blood here. We see that a lot here in Extreme Hardcore Wrestling, obviously. Nice elbow drop by Eric Epps on Raymond Page from inside the ring. And another one as Willie bounces Kareem's head off the announce table and then just runs right through him. And raking the eyes with his boot. Nice snapmare takedown by Eric Epps. Now going with that neck wrench as Willie headbutts Kareem Page on the outside. At least there's only half a ton of humanity in the ring right now instead of the full ton that I've been worried about. Eric Epps with a choking STO on Raymond Page as Willie grabs a kendo stick from under the ring and is now attacking Kareem Page with it twice. He missed on the third one. They got him in the ribs. Nice neck breaker by Kareem Page. As Eric Epps inside the ring has a camel clutch. A camel clutch applied on Raymond Page. Raymond able to get out of it. Now Kareem going after Eric Epps now. As Raymond comes to the outside to deal with Willie. Nice STO there. And a suplex by Eric Epps. And now Willie with a steel chair off the ribs and off the back of Raymond Page. This is getting violent quickly. A nice headbutt again there by Willie Epps. And now Kareem knocked out of the ring by Eric. Now all four men fighting on the outside of the ring. Camera's panned out so you can see what's going on. Eric's with the cover. There's 2, 3. No. Excuse me, that is only 2. Kareem Page was able to kick out at 2 7/8. Now Willie on the outside, or on the right hand side of your screen, with a huge butterfly suplex onto Raymond Page. Now look out. Elbow drop. There's a cover on the other side. Kareem able to kick out at 2. Will Raymond be so lucky? 1, 2, 3. No, Raymond Page has been eliminated. I don't know how the hell the referee saw that, but it was a correct call. That referee must have X-ray vision through the ring or something. Jesus. And now Kareem Page is all alone against the 1,200 pounds plus of the Epps brothers. And see the Epps brothers now with a double team Russian leg sweep onto Kareem Page. Now Eric pulling Kareem to his feet with a headbutt, knocking him back down. And then a complete shot, and I think that busted Kareem Page wide open. Yes, it did. You see it there. Kareem Page is bleeding. Eric Epps with a splash. 1, 2. No! Kareem able to kick out again, showing his resiliency, his toughness, as he is trying to win the tag team titles by himself. Nice reverse DDT by Eric Epps. The Epps brothers are not going to stop. There's an elbow drop. 1, 2. No! Kareem able to kick out again. And now Eric immediately going for another cover. It got 2. Now Willie going to the outside, grabbing the steel steps with that kick-ass flame design. Pushes those back into the ring. As Eric works on that trapezius muscle, Kareem able to reverse, get out of it, and gets his back raked for his troubles. Now, look at Willie going for a powerbomb, but Kareem able to counter with a backdrop on the 625-pound Willie Epps. That's impressive strength by Kareem Page, but he's still outmatched here. He's still outmanned. Eric going for a cover. 1, 2, just 2. And Willie's got the steel steps. Willie just knocked out his own brother in order to hit Kareem in the ribs with those steps. Now he's going for a body slam. Nice counter there. And a huge right hand. We've seen that before from Kareem Page. He may be going for an elimination here. Looking for that jackknife powerbomb, but it's countered into a facebuster by Willie Epps. Now Epps just pounding away with a headbutt. And now that giant elbow drop coming. 625 pounds. 1, 2, no! Kareem Page is able to kick out once again. What resiliency? 1, 2, 3. That's the Eric Epps elbow finally ends this match. And the AKs have won the EHW Tag Team titles in a absolutely barbaric big team versus big team affair. But there are your winners, ladies and gentlemen, and the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. I do not know if we have a team here in EHW that is going to be able to take those titles off of those two men. Absolutely unbelievable what these two guys have done and what they may very well continue to do here in EHW. Next up is an 8-man ladder match to determine the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion. Due to some issues I've been having with the music, there will be no entrances for any of these gentlemen. But you can see the 8 guys participating there on your screen. We have Kwan Wade, Luis Aldo, the Rockstar D, Colin Oliver, Jack Evans, Rick Ali, Jamie Houlding, and Johnathan Reid. Those are your 8 participants in the EHW Cruiserweight Championship ladder match. And there's the belt, ladies and gentlemen, the Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship. You will have to climb a ladder and retrieve the belt. That is how you win this match. And here we go. Let the mayhem begin, ladies and gentlemen. This action will be too quick to call. I'll do my best to call out the big moves as they happen. We have 2 sets of guys inside the ring, 2 sets of guys outside the ring. Jack Evans and Kwan Wade going at it. Johnathan Reid and Jamie Houlding. It's an interesting little fight out there on the outside. Nice sling blade by Johnathan Reid. And a neck breaker by Colin Oliver. Now, I don't know what the hell Luis Aldo calls that, but that was very impressive. Almost like a white noise turned into a cutter. Nice elbow drop off the second turnbuckle by Luis Aldo. And the Rockstar D and Rick Ali fighting inside the ring as well. Nice powerbomb there by Reid onto a Houlding, and now going up with those left hands. Stiff left hands and then a stomp. The Rockstar D with a super kick to the back of the head of Kwan Wade. Now we're left with Aldo and Oliver, the only 2 in the ring. Everybody else fighting outside. Nice spear there by the Rockstar. They're trying to dislocate the kneecap of Kwan Wade, who's the lightest man in this match at just 155 pounds. And a couple of low blows there. Again, all legal. And Johnathan Reid has our first ladder. He gets moonsaulted by Luis Aldo. Sit-out power slam by Jack Evans onto Rick Ali out there. Colin Oliver might have been the smartest guy in this match so far, staying in the ring. As I say that, he leaves, because of course he does. Now Rockstar D with a jawbreaker, and Jack Evans is climbing the ladder. He's going for the belt. Decided against it. Now it'll be Johnathan Reid heading up to the top of the ladder, going for the title. Evans up there to meet him. And Evans tossing Reid off the ladder. Now Evans is going to go for the belt. You see the meter there on your screen telling you how close we are to a winner. Right now, nobody's really gotten very close. Kwan Wade's got a steel chair. Again, all legal. It was Ali and Aldo pushing the ladder over. Now, Wade with a steel chair shot right to the skull of Johnathan Reid. Now, Oliver's got that ladder. He cracked it right into the face of Kwan Wade, and he just tossed that ladder out of the ring. I think it hit Jack Evans. Honestly, I couldn't tell who that was that ladder hit. That was Rockstar, it looked like. Excuse me. A spinning back elbow by Colin Oliver. And then Truth or Consequences from the Rockstar D onto Jamie Houlding. Jamie Houlding's taking quite a beating so far in this match. And Reid with the ladder into the back of the head of Kwan Wade. Now Rockstar just bashed Evans in the face, and Evans is bleeding. He's being hit in the head with that ladder. And Reid is just going after anybody he can find with that ladder. Leaving the ladder in the ring now and leaving the area. And then Rockstar with that, driving the spine of Houlding into that ladder, into the ring post. Yeah, ladder on the brain, ladies and gentlemen. This is a ladder match after all. Nice super kick to the back of the head of Jamie Houlding by the Rockstar. Now Wade working on Evans in the ring. A sliding drop kick right to the balls. That is definitely a low blow. But again, we don't care. Wade tossing Oliver over the top rope and knocking him down to the floor, and then a corkscrew cross body by Kwan Wade to the outside. And the Rockstar eats a facebuster. And Wade with a splash off the second turnbuckle. And Kwan Wade and the Rockstar D, the only guys in the ring, is now, Wade leaves. Now Houlding and Ali have re-entered the fray inside the ring. Houlding smacking the Rockstar with that ladder. Again, we have chaos, we have mayhem out here. Houlding going for the title. Like Wade heading to intercept. Now the Rockstar climbing the ladder. Houlding taking a spill off the ladder, and then Wade pushing the ladder over. Down goes the Rockstar, and now we are left in the ring with Wade and Ali going head to head. Luis Aldo entering the fray once again, grabbing the ladder. And Oliver able to wrestle the ladder away from Aldo, and then smacks Aldo in the face with it. Wade just went under the ring and grabbed another ladder. And just drills Aldo with that ladder. One ladder leaves the ring, one ladder enters. It's Colin Oliver, the only man on his feet in the ring right now. Wade grabs that steel chair once again. And smacks Evans with another very nice sling blade by Johnathan Reid onto Rick Ali. Now Jamie Houlding getting that chair out of Kwan Wade's hands. And Houlding tossing Wade over the top rope. Wade with a counter and a cross body from outside the ring into the ring. That's the Rockstar going after the belt. Nice clothesline by Wade. Now Wade climbing the ladder. Oh, look at this. Oh my God! A twist of fate off the top of the ladder by Kwan Wade, and the Rockstar going to catch a breath. And Jack Evans grabbed the belt for a moment. Wade tipped the ladder over and Reid, with a powerbomb, and now Wade with a DDT. Wait, tossed over the top rope by Johnathan Reid, who will follow. Rick Ali's got the ladder. It's hit in the back by Colin Oliver. There's a small package driver by Colin Oliver onto Rick Ali. Now Luis Aldo with a huge kick to Jack Evans. Wade's got that chair again, just smacked Houlding in the back with it. Oliver's got the ladder. Now Ali has the ladder as Oliver eats a steel chair to the back of the head. Nice float over DDT. I think the head of Rick Ali caught that ladder, and now Ali is bleeding. A suplex facebuster there by Kwan Wade. Now for a fleeting moment, everybody was in the ring. There's a twist of fate onto Colin Oliver by Kwan Wade. Oh no, Wade climbing to the top rope. Wade with a moonsault. Oh my, look, the Rockstar just German suplex Luis Aldo off the second turnbuckle and then got DDT'd for his troubles. Nice jawbreaker there by Wade onto Luis Aldo. Well, Jack Evans getting back into it. Another crossbody from out of the ring into the ring by Kwan Wade, and that beautiful enziguri by Luis Aldo onto Colin Oliver. What does Aldo have in mind here? A huge elbow drop. Oh, Jimmy Houlding's got the ladder and just smacked Kwan Wade in the face with it. Houlding laying waste to everybody that moves with that ladder. He's the only man standing right now. Rick Ali finally does get back to his feet. Ali's got the ladder now, hitting Houlding in the back of the head with it. Then continuing the assault, Johnathan Reid stomping away on somebody on the outside. Rockstar getting back into the ring. And the Rockstar eats the ladder twice, and I think that second time busted him open. So now if you're counting, we now have 3 men bleeding out of the 8 men in this match. Ali climbing the ladder, going for the belt. Johnathan Reid there to meet him. Nice right hand there. Now look, Johnathan Reid's got his hands on the belt. Nice. The Rockstar seemed like for a second he was going to try and stop him, but he just vaulted over the top rope with a shooting star press, and they're leaving Reid alone at least for a moment. Jack Evans now with a couple of right hands trying to knock Reid off the ladder, and now he's just taunting. What the hell are you doing? You got a guy getting very close to winning this match, as somebody on the outside now is bleeding. Saw the red flash while Johnathan Reid was going after that championship. I can't see who it is right now. As soon as I know, I will let you know. And this vertical suplex there. Oh, it's Colin Oliver, it looks like, who's our latest bloody man. Yeah, now half the men in this match have been busted open. Nice complete shot there by Kwan Wade onto Johnathan Reid, who's done the majority of the work in this match. And then a Canadian Destroyer from the American Kwan Wade. Beautiful. And then Wade eats the ladder from a bloody Colin Oliver. Oliver, the only man left standing in the ring. And now Oliver's going to go for the belt. Johnathan Reid is back to his feet here. And he's climbing. Now we got a fist fight on top of the ladder. And Reid is going to win that fist fight. And now Reid going trying to finish the job here, trying to get that belt down. No, Houlding hit him a couple of times now. Got to get his hands off that title belt. He notched another one, so he only got one notch to go. And Jamie Houlding with a powerbomb off the ladder onto Johnathan Reid. And Wade bouncing Oliver off that ladder a couple of times. A nice float over DDT, and Luis Aldo to the outside with a frog splash. If I were Kwan Wade, I might think about going for the belt here. Nice frog splash crossbody. Or, excuse me, springboard frog splash. And now Houlding and Wade will push over the ladder. Johnathan Reid damn near won this thing. Now Luis Aldo with an electric chair onto Johnathan Reid. And a bulldog. And now Aldo is bleeding after his face bounced off the canvas. Colin Oliver now with the ladder. He hits Johnathan Reid with the ladder. And now Wade able to fight it away from Oliver and smacks Oliver right in the face with the ladder. Setting the ladder up in the middle of the ring. But it gets knocked over by the feet of Luis Aldo after Rick Ali hit him. Wade again, setting up the ladder. He's climbing. He's going for the win right now. Kwan Wade going for the victory. Lost the ladder. Now he's hanging there. And now Johnathan Reid with the electric chair drop. Kwan Wade may very well have just lost his best chance to win this match. Houlding, knocking Reid to the outside. Aldo picking up Wade. And a full Nelson facebuster there. Full Nelson lifting facebuster by Luis Aldo. Now nobody in the ring. Ali finally grabs a ladder. Nice reversal there by Kwan Wade. Now Wade, twist of fate on the outside to Aldo. That could take Aldo out of the equation here. Now Jamie Houlding smacking Wade with that ladder. Wade getting right back into the fray though. With a cross body, I think he barely clipped Houlding. May have clipped him in the face with his foot. But now Wade's at the top of the ladder. Kwan Wade trying to win this thing right now. I think he's got it. He does. Kwan Wade is your winner. And he is the first Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion. What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. We will see some of the highlights from all 8 competitors. Rockstar did with a beautiful vertebreaker there that I didn't even catch. But then there's that twist of fate off the ladder. A full Nelson facebuster. But after all the carnage, 5 of the 8 men bleed. Kwan Wade is your winner. And he is the Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, this one, the girls may be pretty, but this match sure as hell will not be. As we have Taryn Payne versus Denise Webb for the EHW Women's Championship. And this match will be a steel cage match. Now, since this game does not have referees in the cage when you turn on the pin and submission thing, I will be hitting where I'm sitting here to signify pinfall attempts. Excuse me. Anyways, Denise Webb and Taryn Payne both won 4-way dances to earn this opportunity to become the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Women's Champion. And that match starts right now. The following contest is a steel cage match to determine the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Women's Champion. Making her way to the ring first, from Phoenix, Arizona, Denise Webb. And her opponent, representing the AKs, from Los Angeles, California, Taryn, Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what these two ladies are fighting for right there. The Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Women's Championship. It's Denise Webb versus Taryn Payne. And here we go. You may notice the cage looks a little bit different than what you might be used to. The last time the WWF used this kind of cage was at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre back in 1999, and that right there is how it ended. Except for this, I built this a little stronger than the WWF did. Nice sit-out scoop slam there, and now shooting star press off the top rope by Denise Webb right into the back of Taryn Payne. And then beautiful roaring elbow. Denise Webb has taken the early advantage here in this EHW Women's Championship match. Denise Webb's got something in mind here. Climbing up to the top rope. Looking maybe for a superplex. No! A super Falcon Arrow off the top rope. Beautiful move there by Denise Webb, who's got an absolutely fantastic looking offense. And there's an armbar. I didn't think I'd see that. But Taryn Payne able to get out of it with a couple of well-placed right hands right to the chin. Nice snapmare takedown. And then a rake of the eyes by Payne. And then a swinging neck breaker. Very nice little combination of maneuvers here by Taryn Payne, trying to get the advantage. Webb stops the submission attempt. And then a DDT. Webb again back to the top rope with an inverted 450 splash. And a kick right to the back. Denise Webb again taking control and then tossing Taryn right face first into the steel cage. And a knee to the back. These two ladies are not going to leave anything to chance. And that right there is proof. Denise Webb calls that the Desert Destroyer. Taryn Payne somehow got right up, but then right into the Web of Despair. That powerbomb turned into cutter. She has called that the Web of Despair. And you saw her say, "That's it. 1, 2, no!" Denise Webb cannot believe it, but the Web of Despair not enough to get the job done, at least at this moment. Now Webb with a sunset flip powerbomb there, and then double accidental right to the uterus. It's exactly what that looked like. I'm not sure if that's exactly where it hit, but that's exactly what it looked like. And then a second rope Phoenix splash with a snapmare takedown, and then a kick to the back. And then a corkscrew moonsault. Standing corkscrew moonsault. Very nice. Oh, look at this. Webb with a running powerbomb, showing her speed and her strength in back-to-back moves. Showing why she is the total package here in EHW. And then tossing Payne into the cage again. Figure fours the head, and then a couple of well-placed elbows right to the forehead. If Denise isn't careful, she's going to lace Taryn Payne open. Nice drop kick to the knee. Well, with another inverted 450. And she is hell-bent on winning this title right now. There's a super kick. Webb climbing to the top rope. And what has she got in mind here? Oh my God! It's a modified version of the Web of Despair. 1, 2, no! And again, Denise just can't believe it. Look at her reaction. She absolutely cannot believe that was not enough. Oh my God! Taryn Payne showing a ton of resiliency here. Again, getting tossed into the cage. That would knock me out after doing it just once, let alone 3 or 4 times. And slamming that arm into the mat. And a nice back suplex there. Denise Webb seems to be getting a bit frustrated. Can't say as I blame her, to be honest. There's that sit-out F5. We've seen her do that before. That was impressive every time. Then an enziguri right to the back of the head. And a float over DDT there by Denise. Very nicely done. Payne getting back to her feet again. And then a crucifix. And crucifix bomb almost there. Very nicely done. Denise Webb, a very good wrestler. There's a belly-to-belly suplex of sorts. More like a flipping arm drag. And then there it is again, the Desert Destroyer. Denise going to the top rope. She may be looking for that modified Web of Despair one more time. There it is. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, no! Again, Denise Webb again couldn't put her away, and she can't believe it. Again, quite frankly, neither can I. Taryn Payne showing amazing heart here tonight. There's that armbar again. Webb just lets go of it. And drop kick to the knee one more time. Webb going for a modified camel clutch there. See, with the knee into the back, lets that thing go. Now what has she got in mind? She now seems like either trying to win this match by submission or just punish Taryn Payne. There's a Boston Crab. That hasn't won a match in a very long time, unless you count Chris Jericho's Walls of Jericho. A stomp to the arm again. Denise Webb is, I think, just looking for answers at this point. Drop kick to the knee. And a flying forearm, very nice. Denise again, she seems like she's just trying to figure out what do I have to do to win this match. Another second rope 450. Or excuse me, that's a Phoenix Splash, not a 450. Another super kick. Taryn getting back to her feet. Denise gonna go for the Web of Despair one more time. There it is. The Web of Despair again. She says, that's it. Let's take another look at the second traditional Web of Despair in this match. Here's the cover. 1, 2, whoa! Again! Taryn again kicks out. Unbelievable resiliency from Payne here. And again, going back to the armbar, trying to break the arm. Didn't quite, I don't think, got a good hold of it. Now, float over DDT. And now Payne back into that, or Webb back with that modified camel clutch, and that's it. You see Taryn Payne tapping out. Denise Webb is your winner. But Taryn Payne put up one hell of a fight. She proved tonight that she can take a beating, that is for sure. I have a feeling she will be in the title picture with the EHW Women's Championship as we get a look at some of the replays, some of the close calls. But none of that matters right now, as there is your winner and the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Women's Champion, Denise Webb. Denise is going to have a whole cavalcade of challengers lining up to face her for that EHW Women's Championship. But for now, she can celebrate as the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Women's Champion. Hell of a victory there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on to the final match of this part of A Culture of Violence for the EHW Bloodshed Championship. It is the Antichrist taking on CM Punk. The Antichrist tried to murder a man in his three-way dance qualifying match. CM Punk didn't try to kill anybody, but he was equally as impressive. Although, if I'm being honest, if I were CM Punk and I watched what the Antichrist did to Andy York specifically, I'd be scared shitless right now. Absolutely scared shitless. But the match is booked. The first ever EHW Bloodshed Champion will be crowned in a 2 out of 3 falls tables match, meaning you're going to have to put your opponent through not 1, but 2 tables to win. Ladies and gentlemen, enough talk. Here we go for the Bloodshed Championship. The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls tables match to crown the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Bloodshed Champion. Making his way to the ring first, from the pits of hell, weighing in at 625 pounds, the Antichrist. there is the EHW Bloodshed Championship belt that the winner of this match will walk out of this arena with. The Antichrist versus CM Punk. Somebody's going through 2 tables, and here we go. Nice big boot there by the Antichrist to start things off. That hard Irish whip over the top rope. That could do it early. But Antichrist decides against it. So the draping neck breaker by the Antichrist. A huge right hand. Irish whip into the ropes, and then the Antichrist just using his 625-pound frame to ram CM Punk. And a huge Beal. Nice distance there by Punk. And another huge right uppercut right under the chin. Punk felt a few of those in the UFC, didn't like it all too much. You're going to feel him here too. And now the Antichrist tossing Punk right into the turnbuckle, or into the ring post, excuse me, through the turnbuckles. And then a knee right to the face. And a clothesline over the top rope. CM Punk hitting hard on the concrete floor outside the ring. The Antichrist going after a table. Tossing it into the ring. Remember, you're going to have to go through not 1 but 2 tables to lose this match. The Antichrist, maybe see if there was another one under there. Doesn't look like it. Turns his attention back to Punk. Tossing Punk into the ring post. I don't know why I can't say ring post right now, but that's okay. Antichrist now with a steel chair and Punk caught it and tosses the chair back into the face of the Antichrist. CM Punk is going to have to use his quickness and his agility to avoid the raw power of the Antichrist. That might help. Tossing a chair back into his face. But a spine buster, and I think the back of Punk's head bounced off that chair. And now the rest of his head's going to bounce off that chair. Antichrist tossing the table out of the ring. He's obviously got something in mind. Well, of course, the guy's, demonic, so who the hell knows? And another steel chair shot. The Antichrist just picking CM Punk apart right now. Now looking at that backpack stunner. There it is, that backpack stunner. Onto that massive, massive shoulder of the Antichrist. He is absolutely freaking-gantic. Those arm muscles are nothing to mess around with. Antichrist has something going on here. He's stacking a table he brought out from under the ring on top of the one that's already sitting out there. And another huge Beal. Just using that raw, animalistic power to get what he wants. And what he wants right now is CM Punk to go through some tables. Like just hanging Punk off that, off the bottom rope. And again, going for that draping neck breaker. Those 2 tables just sit there ominously outside the ring, waiting for CM Punk to go through them. Oh, wait a minute. No. That's not putting him through the tables. That'll sure as hell hurt. A DDT off the apron of the ring. My God. Get another look at that. Punk's head spiking off the hardest part of the ring. Now the Antichrist again just continues the assault.
Falling powerbomb. Punk's head resting up against the ring apron. Another table. Now, the Antichrist went charging at Punk. Didn't hit him, but now he got him. Smacking him with that table. The Antichrist now wearing out. He's wearing out the end of that table. He's also wearing out CM Punk with that table. Tossing it back into the ring. A giant clothesline. A short arm clothesline there by the Antichrist. And again, going back to the table. Just battering CM Punk with it. Honestly, a little bit morbidly curious to see what exactly the Antichrist has in mind, but he just put CM Punk through a table. There was a table sitting outside the ring right there. Punk goes through it. And the Antichrist with a 1-0 advantage here. He puts Punk through one more table, and this match is over. The Antichrist, now I don't even know if he meant to do that, but he does now have a 1-0 lead in terms of putting Punk through a table. Our tables set up all over the ringside area. Now the Antichrist is, I think he's going back to, yes he is going back to that backpack stunner. Now he's determined. Now he's got a 1-0 lead. He just puts Punk through 3 tables. That's just overkill. What the hell are you doing? This is not necessary anymore. In fact, I'm not even sure it was necessary to begin with. But that absolutely does not matter. The Antichrist does not care. He is just battering CM Punk in an attempt to win this match and become the first ever EHW Bloodshed champion. Oh, no. What does the Antichrist have in mind here? No. Oh, my God. He's got him up. No. Don't do that. Oh, my God. The Antichrist gets the win and is the first ever EHW Bloodshed champion, and just did it by powerbombing CM Punk through not 1, but 2 tables. Punk went through one more table than was necessary, which I guess is the MO of the Antichrist. Now he does more than is necessary. You get another look at this. This is the end of the match. You see Punk is going to go through not 1, but 2 tables. Unbelievable. But there he is. There is your winner. And a feigned sense of happiness, I think, from the Antichrist as he wins the EHW Bloodshed Championship. Tune in to Part 3 of EHW A Culture of Violence, as in Part 3, we will crown the first ever Extreme Hardcore Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you very much for joining us for Part 2, and y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you for Part 3.